Trying to be proactive and helping the aging population stay healthy.
Yeah, and the key to doing that is obviously us being proactive about our aging with things like diet, exercise, and we need to talk about bone density because, of course, that tends to get pretty bad as we age. So this is a device called the DEXA scan. Looks maybe a little scary. It's not. It's non-invasive. It's kind of like an x-ray, but it's more thorough, and it can look at the bone density specifically in your hips and your back. They say they look at those areas because they are the biggest bone structures in the body. The risk of hurting them gets higher as we age, and if you do fall or get hurt, they can be really tough to heal, so they want to catch any warning signs as early as possible.
They can do x-rays, but typically you're not going to do an x-ray until after the patient has already fallen, and now we know they have a fracture. So this is a screening test to see if the patient is at risk for future fractures, breaks, and so on.
So once they get your results, you can use that either on your own or with a personal trainer to work on increasing your bone density. A lot of times you can do that through diet, but exercise is really good too. Things like weight-bearing exercises, like what she's doing here. Also, balancing drills.
So if you have a client, if you're a personal trainer, and you see that their bone density is low or they're at risk for osteoporosis, you're going to want to start incorporating higher impact exercises, fall prevention exercises, things to help not only prevent injury in the future, but also to reverse that bone density loss. So what you're teaching your body to do is to react and respond to your environment so you're less likely to fall.
A quick reaction is important. The DEXA scan is usually covered by insurance, especially if you're on Medicare, but even if it isn't and you do want to have this done, it's around $50. And a reminder, we start losing bone density at 40. So anyone over 40, but really over 50, should start having that looked at. Kind of depressing, but you got if you're on it, you know, just be proactive with it.
It looks relatively easy to do, just laying there.
Yeah, it takes like 10 minutes
Doesn't hurt.
It's pretty good.